Hey, this is Alex from Starred. So one of the things we're getting more and more involved with is the recruitment industry and the challenges it's facing regarding candidate experience. One of the interesting cases that did the rounds on LinkedIn last year was the Virgin Media example of them losing £4.4 million annually because of bad candidate experience. They broke it down like this. If there were 123,000 rejections per year, and 6% of those cancelled their Virgin Media subscription because they've had a bad candidate experience, you end up with 7,500 cancellations annually. And if you multiply that by £50 in 12 months, you end up with £4.4 million lost because of bad candidate experience. So this shows us that bad candidate experience is actually a business-wide concern. It's affecting companies' bottom lines. So is the tide turning in the recruitment industry towards candidate experience? It would definitely seem so. Our partner Bullhorn, in their 2018 staffing and recruitment trends, found two very interesting things with implications for the candidate experience. So number one, the talent shortage ranks as the #1 challenge for recruiters. And number two is that candidate referrals, the best candidate referrals, come from candidates themselves. So what does this tell us? It means that recruiters need to pay better attention to candidate experience than ever. How are they going to get any referrals if the candidates they're dealing with have had a bad experience and wouldn't recommend them to anyone? So one of the other interesting findings in the Bullhorn report, no one's quite clear on whose responsibility candidate experience really is. 48% of their respondents said that candidate experience is an individual recruiter's concern, and 45% said that it's a shared concern throughout the company. So this shows us that finger pointing could become a huge problem if no one's clear on whose responsibility this really is. Let's look at those different stakeholders throughout the candidate journey funnel and see who's on point. So let's look at the beginning of the funnel. There are stakeholders here that are way more on point than individual recruiters. In terms of employer branding, web design, marketing, if people aren't easily able to engage with your brand online and then apply for your jobs online, upload their CV, if bad experience starts there, there's nothing an individual recruiter can do to start off that experience better. So in terms of interviews, there's often more people involved than the recruiters themselves. There's hiring managers, there's members of your team who are going to be involved with your candidates. There's way more stakeholders here and way more people that the candidates are going to be giving feedback to. That's if you ask them. So let's talk about how candidates can give systematic feedback and help you improve your candidate experience. I've spoken with a lot of recruiters who deal with feedback in an ad hoc way. So they're calling their candidates or they're emailing them after these rounds of interviews, giving them some feedback, asking them for some feedback. But all of this lives in recruiters' inboxes. I don't know how many recruiters are being systematic with their feedback and turning all of these different opinions throughout their funnel into data. Because this is the only way that people are going to be able to improve their candidate experience and learn where in the funnel things are going right and wrong. So in terms of key takeaways, candidate experience can be extremely costly for your brand and be a business-wide concern if you don't treat it directly. Recruiters need to be way more systematic with their feedback, and in order to avoid finger pointing throughout the organization, the different stakeholders involved in the recruitment process need to have feedback coming in on a regular basis. But what's your take on this? If you're a recruiter, we'd love to hear from you. Contact Starred and let's talk about candidate experience.